So now that you got us dancing, tell me this. What does consistency on YouTube mean to you? What does it mean? Well, I think consistency means that I have to post every day and regularly, all of that. Why? You don't look convinced. So the reason why I'm going, it's because posting regularly does not always mean that you're consistent. It's partially correct, but I'll break it down for you, so yeah, hang in there. You'll know by the end of this video, okay? Bye then. Cool. Hey RealFam, I hope you enjoyed that mini intro. Well, today we're talking consistency, but before we go any further, my name is Nthabi, and of course my channel is all about empowering you, helping you to find the best version of yourself, or be it through, learning about yourself, or developing yourself, and really learning something that will be of good use in your life, including this video. I mean, if you have a YouTube channel, this is really a video or a platform to be in, because I've got YouTube tips and all right, so let's dive into the video of the day. All right, consistency. So does it mean that you are actually productive, or you are winning and you are growing on YouTube if you are consistent and post regularly? Well, it's partially correct. As I said earlier on the intro, it's partially correct. So you can really be consistent, posting every day and all of that. But that could work to good use. At the same time, it might not work. Well, it all depends on the kind of content that you create, and of course, if you are doing the right things. Now, when you think of consistency, we only think about posting videos, and it's not just about posting videos. So the question that I have for you, are you consistent with your branding? So I bet that you want to know if really being consistent will help your channel grow, or it will help you to get more views, more subscribers, and all of that, right? So as I explained, it's partially correct. Yes, it can help you, but at the same time, there are many things to look into. So being consistent actually allows you to have an overall summary of what your content is about and how is it relatable to other people. Okay, so with the word consistency, it means that you need to be exact and clear on every areas of whatever that you're doing. Be it creating a video, you need to be clear about how you create your videos. The tone that you use, it needs to be on point. When it comes to like your thumbnails, the colors that you use, those are the things that you really need to look into. Now, let's dive into this one. The first point is your branding. How is your branding? Is your channel really engaging or even introducing you before a person can click on your video? From that cover, what does it say about you or the content that you do? So like, for example, my channel cover, channel art, of course, it's channel art cover. It's important that I tell you the right words so that you can take note and make sure that you do the same for your channel if you haven't already. So the channel art, you need to be clear as to, okay, so this is Real Talk with Nthabi. I do empowerment talks, branding, vlogs, lifestyle, and social media, of course, right? So that's what I do. And I am clear that I share videos every week. So you can already see that, okay, every week I can expect a video from Nthabi. This is what she focuses on. And tell me on the comment section if the content that I say I'm gonna do, just looking at my channel art, would you say that it's actually what I'm doing or it's not? Just comment. I just want to hear what your thoughts are in terms of what I wrote and what I'm saying. Anyway, we are all there. Let's move on. So the colors that you use, I mean, I'm a lover of thumbnails. I'm a designer myself, so you will see my thumbnails. They are uniform. That's number 2, by the way. They are uniform, and at the same time I also experiment. But when I experiment, you won't get lost, because I would experiment maybe after doing about 12 videos and using a similar thumbnail. Then I would use something different. but it will still remain consistent. There are certain colors that will remain on my channel. Pink, salmon color, that will be the color that remains on my channel, and you can attest if you are a fan of my channel. All right, so you would attest to that. So there's uniform. You can actually see that when you bump into a video or YouTube decides to recommend my video, you will somehow have an idea that, oh, you know what, that is actually from Nthabi's channel. All right, so those are some of the things that you also need to note about consistency. So the big question is, what's the importance of being consistency? Why is it so important? So it's important because it gives your viewers, your subscribers, your audience just that feel that, you know what, this person deserves us to come back for more, deserves that, you know, viewership, deserves those comments and likes. And of course, you give them a reason to keep coming back because first of all, your content is good, and second of all, you are giving value out of whatever content that you're creating. So which is very, very important for you to know why you're creating content. Now, I want to say this to you, and this is something that I want you to take note of. Just because you've been posting and you know, doing lives each and every day does not always mean that you will get great views. I mean, I've been consistent, sometimes having to create videos almost every day, but the viewership that I'm getting, it's not that satisfactory. But am I stopping? No, I am actually gradually finding strategies to actually work on it and see what works better. Something that you need to take note of is that you won't just, you know, blow up just like that. For a growing channel like mine and yours, maybe if you're experiencing the same thing, you need to understand that this is a journey. There's still so much that needs to be done, which of course I need people like you to really share this video and to recommend it to other people so that we can have more and more audience to come in and watch this video. So can you do that? Well, I'll give you a second. Ooh, let me breathe. All right. So the first point when it comes to you being consistent with your channel is this. What is your channel all about? What are you talking about? What are you trying to achieve with your channel? What are you communicating? What are you solving? What value are you giving? So there is what we call the golden circle model, and it really speaks about your why, your what, your how, and in this case I'll put the way, you know, because it's very important for us to know what we're doing and why we're doing it and what we aim to achieve with it. So is your content really giving value? So are you consistently sharing content that someone can really consume and really take something out of it? Or are you just creating content for the sake of people just coming and watch? Because if that's the case, if you don't have a direction, unfortunately, we will just click and skip. That's what we're going to do. If you are not clear about what you're creating on your content, unfortunately, we're going to skip. All right. So the other thing that is also very important, and I think I spoke about this on my previous video, to say, honestly, YouTube is like, it's a full-time job. So it's very important for you to structure a plan around. So this point is that you have to schedule a plan as to when are you going to create your videos. If you're going to set a day, set that day and say, okay, today I'm going to do videos. I'm going to probably do 2 videos. Or if it's 1 video, I'm going to dedicate a specific time like I am right now. As I sacrifice this time to actually record this video, and I know that I'm going to edit it for a certain time, and by the time it goes live at 6 p.m., which is what I intend to really roll out my daily videos. If I do videos daily, it has to be at 6 p.m. Not live streams, but daily videos, okay? So yeah, we will see how it goes. Remember, I'm still testing out. But of course, this is also a very important point, and I'm going to mention it and also somehow reprimand myself, but not being hard on myself at the same time. And this is where you also come in. It's important for you to understand that you are still finding what works best for you and your audience, which is important for you to always engage with your audience. Find out exactly, so when do you think we should go live? When do you think we should post a video? Like around what time? So according to my YouTube analytics, around 6 p.m. most of my audience are online. So that's why I've decided, okay, let me post at 6 p.m. and see what happens. If it doesn't work, then I'll try another method and I'll engage with my audience to say, this is the situation, so I might just do 1, 2, 3. All right, so that's very important. Okay, so what's another point? Always give what you promise. So for you to be consistent, it means that when you say to us that I am going to do a video on 1, 2, 3, make sure that you deliver on that video. If you're going to put out a thumbnail and when we click on the video, it's not giving what you promised on the heading or on the title or even on the thumbnail itself, then you are deceiving us. So it's important for us to really receive what you promised. All right, like I did. So the previous video, what I did was at the end of the video I told you guys that I'm gonna do a video on consistency. Unless of course I did not tell you which video I'm gonna do, you can't really hold me accountable to say, Nthabi, why did you do a video on copyright and not on 1, 2, 3? I mean, there you can't really say much because I never told you which video I'm going to do next, but obviously it's still aligned with my content or the content that I'm doing or I'm creating. I hope I'm making sense. Am I making sense? Can you comment and tell me what you're learning? Tell me, please guys. Comment and tell me what you're taking from this video, because it will really not make me happy if I do not hear what you have to say. Which brings me to the second point, which is very, very important. Engaging your audience, talking to your audience. Oh my word, talking to your audience. You know, being consistent also helps you to really know your audience better. Because imagine if I had to pause on YouTube for like 3 months and then I come back, I see someone commenting, I'm like, who's this? I think they once commented on a video that I did in December. Who's this? You don't want that. And it's so nice when, you know, you go to the comment section and someone comments and say, oh my word, Nthabi, this video really speaks to me. And it's similar to that video that you did a while back or just, you know, a week ago or something like that. So it's nice and engaging, and you're really engaging your audience. And, you know, it's like you have build that, you have become a part of their life, you have become part of their plans as well, because they know that, you know what, when I go to YouTube I'll probably watch Nthabi's video and all of that. So you get what I mean, you get what I mean. So yeah guys, so that is something that you need to take note of. Engage with your audience, engage. So consistency really does not really speak about just posting and posting and posting only. But of course, let's come back. Did posting really benefit me? Yes. Posting regularly benefited my channel. I got to see a growth in my channel. I got to see, you know, getting better views and getting, you know, more engagements on my channel because I've been consistent. And at the same time, my growth is still, I mean, I think what basically happened is that I am now able to really understand how my algorithm works. And what that means is that each and every chance I get, it gives me a clarity of what's happening on my channel. What is, how are you as my audience, you know, taking my content, and how is it affecting everything else? So yeah, like basically that. So let me make an example. I know I'm rambling, but I hope you're getting something out of this. I'll make an example with the live streams. I've been doing the Morning Glory, you know, if you are a fan. So yeah, and definitely the Morning Glory will come back. I'm still trying to restructure, okay? So the Morning Glory, I would do lives every morning at a certain time. I started at 8 and then it was 10, and then when I can't do it in the morning, I will do the midday glory. So it was a bit of a imbalance, and it still is, because I paused a little bit to say, okay, how are we gonna go about this? What works best? Because sometimes I do a live and no one is watching. No one is watching, and it's not nice. It's really not nice. Live streams are all about engagement, which reminds me, on Saturday I aim to do a live stream on YouTube. So I want us to really have a masterclass for YouTube. So I'm suggesting 10 a.m. South African time on Saturday, or 12 p.m. South African time. Well, 12 noon, not midnight, of course, 12 noon. So please comment and tell me what your suggestions are. Let's think of, you know, the best time that will work for you and I. Actually, I'm happy with 10 or 12. So tell me which time works better for you so that we can, you know. And if you're watching this, it's way later after the, of course, masterclass. You can definitely catch up and see what we got up to. All right. I think I've said a mouthful. Am I forgetting something? Let me see if I'm forgetting something. I feel like my camera is not clear today. But anyway, hey, so the clarity on posting, the time and day and all of that, I won't really give you much info on that part. You know why? Because I, on my channel, I said, what, new video weekly, like every week you're gonna have a new video. At the moment I am dedicating to 6 p.m. to posting. If I'm posting regularly, just be rest assured 6 p.m. that's when you'll see the video. And if it's a live stream, then I will have to think of a time and all of that. But I want to try, I want to try 6 p.m. to see how it goes. So if you can, really discover or check what time works better for your audience and your you know, viewers and all of that. So check that, and you can actually specify the specific time. So I'm getting there. I'm getting to a level where I'll really know that, okay, at this particular time, this is when I'll do my videos. But for now, I am still testing which is something that is okay to do. You must test out, try different things, see exactly what works and what doesn't before you really commit into a specific time. The next thing you can't do it because life happens and all of that. So please, let's really experiment. We're all about learning and unlearning. All right, so with that said, thank you for watching this video until the end, honey. I appreciate you, and yes, do comment and like this video. And if it's your first time, thank you so much. This video was a little bit longer, but you managed to watch until the end. I love and appreciate you, and I hope to see you again on my next video. Love you always. Bye for now. All right, so there are more videos here.